Everybody, welcome to my Get Ready With Me Valentine Massacre. Because there's not going to be a Get Ready With Me. Why? This is it. This is my Get Ready Massacre. Okay, because I film with an iPhone when I'm at my vanity. And did you know, and if you don't know, here's some things that you need to know. If you are filming on this and you get a call, but you just ignore it because you think that everything's still going on about its business, right? No. When the phone rings, it shuts off the recording. So I think it's still recording, but it's not. And basically, so I'm filming a look. My Valentine Get Ready With Me, and no one tagged me to do that. I just took it upon myself to think you wanted to know. Anyway, so it shut off, and yeah, so then what a mess. So it's not a Valentine's Day Get Ready With Me after all. It's a Valentine's Get Ready With Me massacre. And so I decided to go ahead and just talk about something here instead for when I got ready. So what did I use on my eyes for my Valentine look? You might think it was Urban Decay Naked 3, because that would be a good choice. That would be an excellent choice for a Valentine Get Ready With Me. Or maybe my Narcissus, my new NARS Narcissus palette. That would be another one that would be a really good one. But I didn't. On purpose, I chose the palette everyone's been hating. I did it for a reason. I have been seeing such horrible reviews on this, and I'm starting to feel like an idiot because I purchased it and I love it. Okay? And it's come to my attention that I think that maybe, I don't know, that the Monochrome one is different. There must be something different with its formulation. It does not behave like what I'm seeing on the web. I've been seeing people take, and there's only one other person that I can find who bought the Monochrome, which is astounding. And it's probably because some pretty huge beauty reviewers are knocking this down really bad. But they're not showing this one. So I went and I looked because I don't have the problems that they're having. So I went and looked, and there's only one other person who was reviewing this Monochrome one. And I mean, if you bought some of the others, why on earth would, and they didn't work, why on earth would you go spend $58 more? Because to be honest, for the amount of product that you get, and the fact that there's only 5 shadows, I think they really probably should have only charged $35 for this. Even though they're gorgeous. Okay? I bought this on Wayne Goss's recommendation. And based on the fact that I knew that their powders and blushes were phenomenal. Which, by the way, also do some kick up. But the finish on them is phenomenal. Phenomenal. The abominable snowman. Whatever. Just ignore me. The point is that today when I got ready, I wanted to do my look using this palette, and I kind of wanted to show, and the camera wasn't on, I wanted to show that it's not doing it, guys. This palette isn't kicking up. It's behaving like any of my other shadows when I put them on. And so I think maybe the Monochrome one is different, or I'm better than the rest of the whole world. Yeah, which one do you think? No, but serious. So anyway, what I was trying to show today was how this thing behaves. And I got a full face of makeup on, which you wouldn't do if you had a shadow that was going to throw out a lot of kick up and fall out, right? You wouldn't do that. You would put it on first, and then you put your foundation on. So I purposefully put on my foundation first, and then I was showing how I use this. and that it wasn't kicked up. So what I'm going to try to do right now is review it a different way. I'm going to try to show you the best I can. I brought in the brushes that I used. I purposefully picked different kinds of brushes. So what we've got here is a MAC. I can't read this number. It was a holiday set. It's a MAC 252 SE. I think that stands for holiday edition or special edition or something. So it's a 252. I use this brush to go all over my lid, but it's kind of rough. So if it was going to tear up and kick up your shadow, this one will do it. I used this Sonia Kasha. I mean, I tried to use a variety of different brushes that do a variety of, have different densities and different stuff. So this one's kind of dense. This is the Sonia Kasha, I don't know, number 8. Even with my glasses on, I can't read that. I like this brush when going into my crease because it's kind of stiff and it'll let me take the shadows in there. I used an e.l.f. little brush like this. I don't know. It does, a contour brush. It's an e.l.f. contour brush. To do my outer V, I used this Coastal Scents BR250 brush to pack in my crease. One of the colors, and then I used the Sigma E40 to blend. Okay, so we're not going to count this one because it was a blending. Oh, and I also used a Sigma E05 to go under my line. All right, so let's try to get in here with this palette. All right, so I took this, by the way, I've got Urban Decay all over my arm here. Here's the brush that I went in with first. So this is my MAC, and it's a really stiff, this thing kind of hurts a little bit sometimes. Its bristles aren't very soft. I don't know if it's just because it was the holiday edition, but stay on top of it, Mary. Okay, so here is this light shadow, all right? So I'm pressing hard with this stiff bristled brush. Do you see any fallout? Nope. But there's shadow here. Now, it isn't going to show up very well. You probably ain't going to see it at all. And also, I tend to like to think of these shadows in here like the rest of their stuff, their other powders, their face powders, their blushes, in that I think they have like a reflective thing back. I mean, they really look, I think they look really beautiful on my eyes. I think that like the light reflects back out just like their other powders do to make you look better than you really are. But this one here you're not going to be able to see because I'm so fair and it is fair. But so I've taken it. I mean, I can see it, but you're probably not going to be able to see that on my arm. Let's look at the palette. There's not any dust on there. All right, that's that brush. Then the next thing I did was I took the Sonia Kasha brush and I went in here, okay? So then I like took the bristles and I pushed into this so that I can pick up pigment. All right, let's put that on here. This is also, you notice this is a very light kind of palette. That's what I like, but you might be able to see a little bit of brown showing up on my arm there. Yeah, okay. So then I was like, okay, well, let's drag it. I'll drag it down across here. All right, so that is, and there's stuff in this brush. I mean, it's on my desk. You know, so, I mean, I'm not doing it lightly. Okay, so that's those two brushes. And, oh, and by the way, when I got done, there was just a tiniest bit of fallout here. I get a lot more with my Vice 3. And I took the fan brush and went, poof, and it was gone. So I didn't have to go over and conceal it or anything. All right, now, let's see, what else? Then I took this brush. And I went into... first I took this side and I brushed down across the pinky color. And I went in all over my lid and my crease, and then I flipped it over to the other side and drug across here. You say, well, those don't have any on here. All right, well, there's the pink, and there's the brown that's next to it. Now, fallout. This isn't all chunked up like I saw on the other movies. Okay, then I came in with this one, this e.l.f. brush, and yeah, I went into the dark color and I just turned and twisted. Now you can see when I'm turning and twisting a little bit of fallout. So, I mean, that happens with any shadow that I use. You know, any soft buttery shadow I use does that when I do it. It was not a big deal. All right. And then I went to my outer V and come up toward the top here. And now here's this shadow. Do these swatches look like I gotta go backwards. Are these swatches looking anything like the mess you're seeing when other people are doing this? I'm telling you, there has to be something different about the Monochrome palette. Either that or I'm the best swatcher in the whole world. Okay. So where's the big mess that I've been seeing? Where's the big glommed up mess on my arm? And this is actually how, okay, well, let me take my fingers in. It's not getting all messed up. I don't see no fallout. Oh, I guess I'm going to go in with my thumb in here. I'm not blowing it off. Okay, and I guess we'll come up here and wipe that mess off. Now you do see, you still don't see all the powdery fallout here, but they don't look as nice as these because this was put on with a brush, and that's how you would actually put it on your eye. Am I making any sense? So, I stand behind this product still. I'm not going to go out and buy any of the other ones because I saw what happened with them. But I think that this monochrome one is not the same, and that's why I picked it for my Valentine Get Ready With Me, which turned into the Valentine Get Ready With Me Massacre because the camera went off. I never got it, but I didn't take it back because it looks beautiful on. They are so buttery. They are so beautiful. They are so, this particular palette anyway. I don't know why, but I give this thing a workout. This thing gets a workout from me, and I don't have the problem that everybody's complaining about. I don't know. Maybe I got the only good one in the world. Maybe the monochrome palette is formulated different and doesn't do what the others are doing. I don't know what the deal is, but you just saw it for yourself with your own eyes. So there you go. So I hope that you're having a blessed day, but if you're not, go out and be a blessing to somebody else, and then your day will get better. You'll feel better anyway. And until next time, love you. See ya. Bye. Bye. Say bye. Bye. Everybody hates you, but I don't. I love you.